Hello everyone, Mr. LDR99 here, bringing you Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now this game isn't exactly what you call an action-adventure extravaganza thing. No, this is something for the intelligent. And obviously that's not me, but I want to give it a try. If you don't know what Phoenix Wright is, well, it's a game where you're a lawyer. You're trying to win a case, obviously. Best synopsis ever. Alright, let's just get started. Alright, first episode, which is the tutorial. Alright. So, I hope you'll like my reading skills, because, I have to read here. Damn it! Me. I can't get caught. Not like this! I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. Bastard. August 3rd. Alright. Boy, am I nervous! Oh. That's right! Oh, hiya, Chief! Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Well, thank you, Mia. It is an honor. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean... No, I might as well give some voices. You mean... You knew this defendant before the case? I'm sorry for that voice. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's certainly... Why did I say certainly? That's news to me. I'm Mickey Mouse now. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! Okay. My life, everything, it's all over! Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. God damn it, Butts. Huh. I have a guy named Butts in my class. Weird. Nick! Since I never to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's over. I'm finished. Finished. In a world without her, I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Of course. The newspapers say it was you. Maybe it was him. It's obviously not. But, My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Simple. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying. When something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's not his fault usually. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. that, and I own one. Which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's what I'm gonna do. Good job, Phoenix. Although, you know, I don't know much about him, but he seems okay. August 3rd, alright, let's go.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright?
Oh, Mr. Wright? I forgot his voice already.
This is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your clients. Murder is a serious charge. For client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to discern your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. I can't read. By the way, this is I should have explained this. This is a visual novel, so reading is a sort of a needed thing. Anyway, let's go answer this question. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. It's obviously Phoenix Wright. That's Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about and you'll do fine. Next question.
This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? The victim's name. Alright. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a blank here.
Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up for this? You don't even know the victim's name!
Oh, the victim! Of course I know its name. I'm just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I'm feeling a migraine coming on. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you.
Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim? Cindy Stone, right? Sydney Stone. Right? Sydney Stone. The victim's name is Sydney Stone.
Correct.
Now, tell me, what was the cause of the death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Max Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
The murder weapon was this statue of a finger. It was found lying next to the victim.
I see. The court hit evidence. Okay.
Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is
the only admission. Okay, I got it. I don't want to speak in this voice anymore.
Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand.
Chief? What do I do now?
Pay attention! You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case.
Okay.
You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. Larry. Very bad. Look so smug.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey! Watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were like Romeo and Juliet! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls. Or seeing me. Never. What'd I do you anyway?
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to the Paris until the day before she died.
Passport. Nice. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took to support her lifestyle.
Dude!
We clearly see what kind of this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Brooks, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want to answer him. Here's the question.
Yeah, has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? Blah blah. That she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna go drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused... No, oops.
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite. Oh boy, this isn't looking so good. Next... Parting.
You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Huh?
Well, did you? Did you not?
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Oh, you went. What do I do? I know. I'll send a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Mr. Butts? Dude, she wasn't home, man, so, like, I didn't see her. Okay.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness? The man who
found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery.
He saw the defendant.
He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Schwartz in the stand.
Alright.
Mr. Schmidt, you sell newspapers. Is this correct?
Oh, yes! Newspapers, yes!
Mr. Shawit, I think that's how you pronounce it anyway. You may proceed with your testimony. What you saw on the day of the murder. Witness is going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself outside. I thought I can call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the day, the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Then, the man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Alright. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a test. Why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout during the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Shawit used wasn't one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your pursuit.
Alright. More evidence. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your... I don't want to speak in that voice anymore, I'm sorry. But, whatever.
Alright, Wright, this is it, the real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you imposed the lies in the testimony. Okay. In the testimony the witness gave.
Lies! What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
Oh, the key! It's in the evidence!
Evidence. Alright. Fine. No. Alright. I was going to press. Isn't a man leaving an apartment a common sight? I find it odd you would take notice of him.
I don't know. He just seemed strange to me, that's all. Like he was mad, and yet frightened at the same time. Just like a criminal fleeing the scene of a...
The defense requests that the witness... Alright, instead of just wasting time. Alright. Let's present with the time of the blackout. Hopefully I'm right. Alright. Your Honor! What do you think about the witness's test statement? I'm not sure I follow. It's clearly contradicts that. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. No, I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Right. Alright. Okay. This one I was supposed to do at this time. Objection! Your Honor! That statement contradicts the evidence! It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? What do you mean? Oh, you fucking lucky bastard. Ah, here you are. This one's the right one, I swear. You found the body at 1. Yes. 1 p.m. for certain. Isn't that hard to believe? Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to be found at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that! Oh my god.
This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I found It's a really good question.
That's all you have to do. Point out. Lies always beget more lies. See through it, and their whole story falls up.
Yeah, like Jenga. Wait! I remember now! Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh boy. Sorry this is going on for long, but as you'll know... See... Wrong voice.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it?
Watching a video of a tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. You really think I'm gonna fall for that? Oh, sorry. Skipped over dialogue. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right! Blah! Nah. Alrighty, alright. Here we go. Presenting the evidence right now! Hold it right there! The prosecution blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Zoid?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Zoid, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That! And you seem very distraught.
My apologies, Your Honor. It must be finding the body.
Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. The double clock in the apartment. There was... Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Excuse me? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine... Gladly. Also, Judge, you should really practice your wording. There was... How did he know that, though? I don't know. I'm taking a guess now. I should try pressing, though. Oh, great. Alright. Time to press. Sorry that I'm not talking anymore, but I gotta focus now. Fishy. Yeah. Please get it right. Yes, I got it right. Alright. Wait! The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What are your objections and your impotence? Just who do you think you are? So the question, Mr. Sewett. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock!
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Payne?
The clock. The neck has a switch. Just as it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was a correct. This was a clock. Do you have any problems with the testimony? Hell yeah! Keeping hole in this witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered it. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You went inside the apartment. Oh my god. You went inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove it that I went in there! I'll kill her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yeah, the sound must have... Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you... What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Does it witness care to elaborate? Victim with the clock? I never... Clock. No! I mean, I saw... Shut up! I hate you! I saw him! He killed her! We should burn! Give him death! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There's a shred of evidence his claims.
Mr. Wright. The witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Sewett heard was definitely this clock. In fact, which is clear. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in the court. I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a... Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, you've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time is it now? It's 11:25. Nah! As you can see, the clock is exactly... precisely the transparency between what Mr. Sowitz heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sowitz, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What is he talking about? Well, it may seem like the clock is... It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Oh, so close to. Mr. Wright. Lack the critical evidence for your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indicate the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Strait. Way down here to testify, and look what happens! They treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Mr. Sowitz.
Yeah, I mean...
Think!
But, Chief, it's over. The clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can do that.
Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a 3 hours slow?
Yuppity-doo. Since she went to Paris, she actually set the clock 3 hours back. It's too obvious. Found evidence to support this claim, of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond... Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see the evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Passport, baby. Broad day. Oh my god. No. The time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Slow. It was not. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sowitz. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Well, this is expected. Mr. Payne, your client.
He was arrested and taken, Your Honor.
Very well. Yes, I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. Shoot complete at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butt, not guilty. This court is adjourned. Turns out that Frank Sowid was as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sowid let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sowid grabbed the nearest Phew! I still can't believe we won. Mr. Fuck.
Right! Good job! Congratulations!
Thanks, Chief. I owe you.
Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
No, I did all myself.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial, and it's such a satisfying note. Please, stop, sorry.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If he's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good! Wait. Bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Wendy's gone, man! Forever! Gone forever. She was a... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry! Yes, you! Practically see headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks! I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no. Fuck, I forgot the voice. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present.
A present? For me?
Wait, isn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me.
You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento.
Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that just make you wanna cry? Larry.
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought in her own way.
Nah, you don't get to sympathize with me, okay?
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Is that right?
I hate when she says right. Ugh. I hope she dies. I mean, I can't say that, but, you know.
Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she's felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she? The thinker, silly. Just a some chuncture. Huh? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make it a bit of what you will. Hey, Nick. Really, I am. Thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better.
Right? I hope you see the importance of the evidence now. Also, blah, 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 blah. And believe. You just gotta believe. I love you. I wanna... Blah, blah, let's go on a date. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so...
Larry slapped me on the back, and said, "Gee, Nick, it's sure good to have friends, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me unless you count the clock he gave me." I didn't know then, but that clock was soon going to be a incident, and my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry, one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. And well, good, because I'm better than I would when I. So I'm gonna end it off here. So if you liked this video, if you stuck long enough with me, don't know why you would, but terminate that like button. Subscribe to me so we can take the future together, and then we can all be friends. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this video or anything else in general. And as always, I leave you here. Hasta la vista, my friends.